Hello, if I've got this right, I'm recording again. Where am I? Having my hiney handed to me. Let's go ahead and get the clock started. Right, this is where I am. I'm on this island here. I'm exploring. I found a mine, but I can't do anything with it because I still got to kill that Richard guy, and so I can't go to level 2, so I can't get myself a iron like smelting pit, as it were. This is 3 of 5. Now the last time what happened was I had gone there, right? Food time, I think. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. I'd gone there, almost cleared it, and there was this barrel. There's an explosive barrel, so I picked it up. Didn't know what to do with it, what was it for, and got killed. And as I died, the sergeant guy that was hitting me was like, thunk, thunk, oh, blow, blow, you're dead now, or whatever they say. And the barrel exploded and killed him. It was hilarious. Now, after that, I found out, please be, it's not here. Are you fucking kidding me?
I will kill ye.
Will you kill ye? So I don't have a freaking. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, back. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Get them both. Get them both. Get them both. Come on, back, back, back. Let me, and then build! Oh, you fucking fecker. But I'm getting there. I'm kind of learning tactics and stuff. I'm using my back button more, which is great, because I used to just do defensive mode. Is that my... What's that? Is that a tent that I... Oh, that's their tent. No, I remember. Didn't I build a camp here? Is this... One of these is mine. I did so... No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I did. I must have done it somewhere else. There's nothing in here. Right, okay. Just stop it. I just go down there. Stop it. Get some help. You know, is life just a meme? There we go. Hello. I've got nothing. Right. Okay, so... Get myself some... Hang on, bollocks. Well, hang on, wrong button, that's why. I'm pulling the trigger. Pulling the trigger on the right-hand side. Come on, sailor. Come on, sailor. I'm here for you. You're walking away. What's that noise? Oh, must be the wind. Okay. And then 1 and 1. He's dead. Okay, now. Yay. Now 1, 2. He's down. He's down. Back, 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 back. And then guard 1, 2, and thunk. Thunk. Okay, guard. Guard back. Run forward and guard. Oh no, there we go. Thunk. Back, 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 back. Oh wait, no, he's down. Okay. Oh, bollocks, 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 bollocks. Okay, back, 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 back. Guard. He attacks, and then 1. Okay, 1 is guarding. Okay, okay, guard. Okay, attack. Attack! Bollocks. Should have guarded. Right, now what? So back to that. So I'm getting there. But that barrel's not there. How do I get that explosive barrel to respawn? Unless it wasn't there and it was somewhere else. I might have broken it. That sucks. Okay. Hello, post-mortem bollocks. Right now. So we do food. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Oh, sorry, Sergeant. Hello, Sergeant. How are you doing? Nice weather. Back, 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 back. Get out of the way. More sailors. Oh, no, no. Okay, one thingy. And then blah, blah, blah. And the guards. Okay, bollocks. Guard. Guard. Dead. Sorry about that. I'm hearing my voice and reverb. It's sounded pretty good. Right, let's waste some more food. And pick up my empty post-mortem thingy. And find out. We've got the sergeant. He's almost dead. Right, bollocks. I'm killing the sergeant.
You just made this serious.
Ah, yeah, fecking fecker. I was doing the what they call it, the major attack, because you got the minor attack, which is the parry, and then you got that major attack that you have to kind of build up energy to get to. So I was just trying to dunk him once, get him out the way. Do. Have I eaten? No, I haven't. Why not? There we go. Right, Sergeant, where are you? There you are. So... there we go. And then go back into my little tunnel. Turn around. Point. Guard. 1, 2. Bang, bang, bang. He's guarding, he's guarding. Oh no, there's another freaking sergeant. Okay, I need to get a health potion soon. No, what? He's bloody heavy. Okay, and then, oh, he's down-ish. 2, 3. Oh! Okay. But I think this is pointless because unless the... let's look at my inventory real quick. I don't have the rope. Yeah, I do have gunpowder though. That's weird that... Took the rope but not the gunpowder. Food. Let's have a look at it again. So maybe use a rope to get in here or something. Or maybe I dumped the rope into the... okay. Where are the sailors? Where there's a musketeer and a sailor. This wall, that's what I need to break down. Oh, I can break that down with a hammer. Where is the other thing? I think it was down here. What down here? Nothing. This thing. I've got to blow this thing up. And there's a hole over there. So you think you'd be able to get in, but you can't, I don't think. I couldn't find where the entrance was. But there was a barrel over here. And it was explosive. And what you're meant to do is take it back to the... so what's this do? Well, a heavy vase. Okay, let's go ahead and... this isn't going to do anything. But why do I have a heavy vase? Oh, I get it. Okay, so go ahead and put that there. Heavy vase. Hang on. What happened? Shouldn't it go? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, good stuff. There we go. That's clever. Right, I need another heavy vase then. Ow. Shut up. Where's the other heavy vase? I've got those two to take care of. Lighting up the shot. Are you really? Okay. Guard. Hang on, I'm doing guard. Oh, that's just pronging forward. Uh-oh. Back. back, and then back to me cubby hole. On bloody to aiming thing. Oh yeah, I was gonna change it in the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. He's dead, right? And that he's gone. Oh, you fecker! I zigged instead of zagging. Right, so maybe the gunpowder was just like an alternative. If I can find another weight to put on that other side. I'm getting kind of excited about this. If I can find a weight to put on the other side. Oh no, this is the wrong one. This is the goat one. Oh, don't do this. I don't want to be a pie. I don't want to be a pie. Perhaps you went on holiday. Right, where's my camp? Well, the camp's over here, isn't it? Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and stand by the fire for a few hours and get all kind of energized. I think that's how it works, isn't it? And while that's doing it, in real life, I'm going to have myself a bagel. I got some of those bagels with the raisins in them. Come on then. Alright, I've got 1 health potion. No, wait, I'm gonna wait. Because I thought before, after a few minutes or something, your health builds up. Or do I need a bed to do that? There is. So, beautiful thing, Santa Barbara. Going up to Knapp's Castle and seeing the sunset at the right at the top of the hills, man. Seeing the city, splayed in front of you, down to the sea, seeing the boats, the lights of the boats in the sea. That's a wolf, leave me alone. Then seeing all those stars. As I say, there was more stars than there was sky. And then seeing the dawn as the sun rises with the clouds all kind of... That's fine, okay. Seeing the clouds, filling all the hills, all the gaps in all the hills and stuff. It's brilliant, it's gorgeous. Oh, ow, 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 some story didn't, ow, 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 die you bastard. Okay, there we go. Right, now, I need another heavy thing. Dilapidated wall, will this break it? No, what, I need an axe. So that's, what will we? Wrong bloody one! I get me things mixed up. Oh, what's that then? I'm looking for Evilly Nasties. Ancient chest. Okay, got that stuff. Go through map. 4 of 5, that's good. So this is something I've done. Right, but there's no other weight. I mean, it has to be the right way. Okay. Unless there's a one in here. Okay. And they're undead. I think this would be great if we had a... Okay, and then... Run away! Right, go ahead and pick me globbering tool. Okay, oh no, they're coming in a pack. Attack them, dump, keep dumping the freaking dumpers. Oh, technical term. That's weird. I just grabbed all my bagel off my plate and there was another plate with a bagel on it. Bagel section, man. This music is beautiful, I love it. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so get me a weapon out. They're gonna go back home again, aren't they? So they're gonna go in here. Well, there's the other jug. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right, so let's go back in here again. Target. Okay. Ah, you fucking fucker! Get back. Twice, then back, not 3 times. I wonder what key it's in. It sounds like it could be an A. The drone could be in an A. I may be wrong though. It just has that kind of like. That sounds like an A. I could find out, couldn't I? Nah, I can't bother. So I've almost set up the other room. I've got my comfortable chair. It's a Sealy office chair that I got myself during COVID, and I was able to write it off because it was an office tool. Okay, where are they? Okay, you bastards. Health potion. Into my little alleyway. Another health potion. Hang on. You bastard, I should have guarded. Well, that. Oh, you were talking about wonderful. Okay, I was talking about wonderful experiences or inspiring situations. So we've done Nap's Castle. You understand about that? It was amazing. It really humbling in a beautiful way. Another one I think I mentioned was a bunch of us went down to this little cove. Again, it was in Santa Barbara. Okay. And we decided to sleep on the beach during the night. I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but it's really cool. Back. Health potion. Okay, guard. Oh, I bollocks with your bollocks on your melon. Anyway, what is it? So we slept on the beach, and it was beautiful. The crashing waves was almost like the mother's womb, and the way the sand kind of held your body. We only went down with blankets and a bit of like you know, barbecue food and stuff. Oh no, we just did. We didn't even make a fire, did we? I don't remember, but don't matter. The thing is sleeping, and then there was these things like little sand fleas, I think they were called. Little transparent things that like stoink, they sprung about all over the place, and they made these weird clicking noises, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. Ah, yeah, bastard! Right, bollocks on your melon. I would just fucking keep hitting you away, bollocks. It was the best night's sleep I'd had in my entire life. I woke up the next day, and I felt like I was in heaven. I was the calmest I'd ever been. And then there was this lady jogging with a dog and a cat, and she didn't do anything. Just the sight of it kind of ruined everything, because it was like, we're not living a normal life. That's what I felt. It's like that, wearing those like pink spandex tracksuit and putting a little coat on your little doggy. And the only reason you have it is so you can say, I've got a doggy. It's some kind of control thing. Bollocks on your melon. You know. And I don't mean to be that guy, as it were. It's just that's how I felt. So I woke up saying, oh, you know, this is it. This is life. And then it was what do they call it? It's calm and beautiful, and then human life made an appearance, and it was like, this isn't right. I even realised at that point that none of this was right. And getting deep, I know. I'm sorry, but it's just all this stuff is. It doesn't make sense. Every single living thing lives in a kind of ecosystem, if you wish. They live, they're born, they get eaten by zombies. They reproduce, they have fun. You know what I mean? They don't go around having to pay for rent. If they want somewhere to live, they make themselves somewhere to live. And if they want to eat, they go and get some food. And things were surrounded by this stuff. You walk in the forest, there's an acorn tree or an apple tree or blah 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 blah. But you're not allowed to touch it because for some reason it belongs to someone. Okay. Yeah, fucker. I'm not against ownership, but there has to be a kind of line drawn. Right, you own like an acre of land because you're growing food and making money out of it. I don't mean just acre, I'm just using it as a number to make it simplistic. Go for it. But when you control absolutely everything and they make it so people don't have a choice, they use your products or nothing. Yay. What else is that? That's it. That's vase. Hang on, where you go? Right, I understand now. Thank goodness I came back. Because the thing is, I had this explosive barrel, and I honestly thought that I had to blow this wall apart, but I don't. I just put a weight on two sides of this tabley thing, and it will open this door, and I get my ass handed to me again. Joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Let's go a bit further, and then done. Right, now what's in here? Oh, what? Oh, shoot! Are you kidding me? Where did they come from? Oh, man. Okay, well. Oh, go on. Come on, I want you just one at a time, please. Make a line. No! No. Whatever, you silly. Because zombie with your zombie things and your zombie blueies. I'm not deep. I'm not any kind of prophet, guru, freaking cult leader or anything like that. It's just none of it makes sense. It puzzles me. It's confusing. It's like, why do you purposely have a life around you that basically you know, I'm sorry, because some people do enjoy their lives and stuff. I mean, I'm having fun as well, but it's just that it's things like the how many of you? There's fucking thousands of you. Yeah, bastard. And am I wrong? Does it make sense? Because if you compress everything down to its core elements, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a very small, this globally, there's a very small bunch of people who have absolutely nothing to offer society. They have no skills. I've done this one already, haven't I? Yeah. They have no skills, they have no talents, they're wordsmiths, they just talk. And what they've said is to the large group of people, give us everything. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take everything. I'm gonna get out of here. And then I'm gonna die. No, 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 let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go. And then I go out of here. And then I go out of here, hopefully. And boom. That's how it's done. Right, hurry to go back to my camp because I don't want to use health potions. And hopefully I don't get attacked by a wolf or anything. But I'm now away from the zombies, which means if I die, where's my camp? Why am I running around this rock? There it is, I think. Is that my camp or is that the enemy camp? What is going on? I don't know where my camp is. There it is. Right, so let's go and stand with my campfire. Eat the bagel. But yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, please. Globally, you've got a small bunch of people telling a large bunch of people exactly what to do. And what their job is to make these things called laws. And the laws are there to pen in, restrict, almost like a sheepdog with a herd of sheep, to kind of manipulate the large group of people into doing exactly what the small group of people wants them to do, which is to have the small group of people do anything they want to, and the large group of people say, oh, okay, you know what I mean, jump how high scenario. And if you look at the large group of people, they have nothing. I mean, if you look in what they call the third world, you have people who are, let's look at the inventory. I've got all that stuff. Now let's look at my map. And who is it now? There you go. Yep, it's done. Okay, cool. Right, let's go ahead and dump the inventory real quick. And, well, hang on. What's this? I don't care at the moment. And it just, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Because we're all on this rotating globe. What's that for? Seasoned. Okay. Tiny necklace of mastery. Seasoned hunters believe this amulet helped them land a killing blow on their quarry with the first strike. There we go. Whatevs. I don't know if I need that. I've got ingots of gold. Ingots of gold and wooden talisman. Rum and nuts and rum and nuts and rum and nuts and nuts and rum and nuts and rum and rum and nuts and rum and nuts. I can't rap. La 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 la. So what we're doing now then? I don't bloody know. Do I have any? Let's have a look at my map real quick. Hang on, oh, get out of here. Map. Oh, no, yeah, I've got this corner to take care of, so I'm going to go ahead and take that corner. A bit over here. I think that's just rocks. Right, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll call it a day. Let you get on with your real life. Hang on, we're doing this hardwood. Oh, that's a tumbleweed ingot. Okay, and then all the gold as well. I'm going to be losing that now. Okay, is that it? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the map, find out the right direction, which I'm not, which it's kind of round there, isn't it? Nope. Meow, 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 meow. Right, head towards the mine. Okay. Avoid anywhere that might be goat or wolf ridden. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. Oh yeah, there was other stuff as well. There was as far as things that make you go, oh, this is amazing. Things that basically humble you. Humbled me anyway. So wow woo-wee. A bunch of us bought a van. It was a Dodge. Hang on, it was a Chevrolet camper van. Sorry about that. So it's like a normal van, but they got, it's like from the 70s. It's like everything was brown and beige, and there were like windows in the side of the van. Is this way? There's nothing there. Okay, so let's go around this way. Maybe follow the rocks. Nothing down here, right? Is there? Flax. I don't need. I'll come back to it, whatever. Anyway, so we drove from Santa Barbara to San Francisco, and we picked his two brothers up. There was me. There was this guy called Noah. We called the van Noah's Ark, by the way. You even bought a little. Oh, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Probably attacked by wolves with this. Right, is this? No, this is the mine, right? That's the mine. Okay, so where am I going now? That's the mine, and then I think just everything else is just rocks by the look of things. And there was these two Belgian girls, and what they had done, they were living in the little hotel that I was managing. They had these tickets from JFK, and their thought was, what we're going to do is go to LAX, fly to JFK. We've missed the entire country. And they had a few days. I think they had 4 days left before the flight. So the two girls and Noah were chatting, and they said, well, why don't we buy a van? A lot of people do that, and then we can go from coast to coast. And so there was me, Noah, the two girls. One was a dentist hygienist, and I don't know what the other one did. And then what's this? Is that somewhere I've been already? Yes, it is. I'm going bloody backwards. That's probably my camp. Okay, and I think this is just all rocks. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just rocks. No camps or anything like that. Let's bring everything up. Yeah, let's meet some snow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Right, back to my camp. So we drove from from Santa Barbara to San Francisco. The heck is that? Is that an enemy camp? It must be. Let's zoom in. Hang on. No, wait, no, that's one of mine. Huh. Is it? No, that's the enemy one. No, mine's up there. Okay, there we go. Is this the one that I just made? Let's have a look at how the containers are set up. Is it? Yes, it is, because the crafting station. Right, let's sort out what I'm going to take with me. Gold coin, definitely. In fact, I'll do that. I'll go through valuables. I'm sorry. So we drove from Santa Barbara to San Francisco. We picked up Noah's two brothers because they were going. All three of them were going to a wedding in Vermont. So I did most of the driving. The two girls got off with Noah and one of his brothers. The dark-haired one tried to get off with me, but I was kind of like, no, because it's kind of, you know, I don't know. Just didn't feel right. I wanted more. I saw more as a friend than anything else. She was very good looking, so it wasn't like ooh, but it's just it didn't feel right. And she understood, and I think she respect from that. We hung out quite a lot, and we're talking and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. It's really cool. So anyway, so there's me, the two girls from Belgium, Noah and his two brothers, and we drove across the northern route. I think it was Route 18, Route 90, if I remember rightly, through all the states to get to New York. Now, I did most of the driving. When I drive, I just get into a zone and I can do it forever. And it was about 4, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, another thing, there was this... Just before I left, I was talking to a friend of mine who was like, oh man, you got to take this. And he gave me this cassette. And it was this guy called Malcolm McLaren. He used to be a manager of the Beatles, Sex Pistols, no. He used to be a manager of the Sex Pistols. And he... Later on, he'd spent time in Paris, in France, and he was blown away with the music and art culture. So what he did is he got a few people together and made this album called Paris. So if you look for Paris by Malcolm McLaren, nuts are rubber, nuts are rubber, nuts are rubber, rubber nuts, and that was it. That's all we had. The tape player was one of those things that plays, it loops, so it plays both sides. And it was stuck on forever mode. So whatever you put in there, I mean, you could stop it, but whatever you put in would stay there. I'll put your food in because that stuff. Okay, we'll do that. So what do we get rid of? Nothing really. Everything really. Make sure we're all sorted out. What can I leave behind? Nothing. You know what I can do? I can do that. And then do that, and that. Do it 3 times. So anyway, we're driving through Utah. Through Salt Lake. And it's 4, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it was a full moon. It was something like that. And the Salt Lakes were bright. I should have done food instead, but I'll do that as well. I'll do 2 of those. Then I got more inventory space. I'm going to do 1 more of these. It's a waste, but I don't care. So we're driving through Salt Lake City. Oh, just the Salt Lakes, rather. It's all beautiful and wonderful. In fact, give me that, and then move that over there. But it was weird. This is the middle of summer. This is in August. So with the windows wound down, because the air conditioner at work, and it was hot. And everyone's asleep. It's about like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. Everyone's asleep. And... we drive. It looked like snow because it was a salt lake, so it was salt on all sides, but it looked like snow. And so I was there listening to this looped Malcolm McLaren Paris, and it had a very kind of Moroccan feel to it. Like Moroccan meets jazz, I would say. Okay, now just head in the direction I'm in for a bit, and then when I can, just turn right. And it was amazing. And basically, it was it was music, but then he'd come in with a commentary kind of stuff. So listening to that on the loop, 80 degrees outside, windows down, middle of the night. They have it looks like it's snowing outside because it's salt, so it's all white. So it's like, wow, it's snow. So it really plays with your brain. And then I'm turning right. I'm going this way. There, is that it? I hope so. That'd be nice. Or is that an enemy cam? No, that's a cam. Have I got any inventory in here? I hope not. Have I? No, I haven't come back. Okay, please be empty. Please be empty. I know, I'm going on and on about nothing. So it's all snowing and blah blah blah. Oh man, health potions. Oh man, so good to come back. The freaking son of a chicken. Alright, do I really need this? Also use the material for jewelry now. Okay, so what else do I want? I can put more meat in here. Get on with it, you say? Oh, okay. Right, I'll just do this then. Because I've got 2 of them and they'll stack. Pickaxe, bollocks, I'm going to keep that as well. So, okay, rum, that you can stay there. Pickaxe, you can move. Wow, we were. I don't need the rope anymore. What happened to my? What did okay. And I need 4 more spaces. So what can I? The nuts. I can put the nuts over here. 1, 2. Wow. What corn anyway? Alright, I'll just stop and talk. Driving through Salt Lake, middle of the night, we're driving east. Everyone else is asleep. I'm listening to this Paris by Malcolm McLaren on loop. All around me is Salt Lakes and it looks like snow, but it plays with your mind because it's 80 degrees. So it's like, wow, man. Then what happened is the sun rose. And as the sun rose up by the mountains, it caught the salt in the Salt Lake and turned everything into the most beautiful, shimmering silver you've ever seen. It was, I was like, I couldn't speak. I was so, it was such a beautiful everything. And then I kind of turned around and said, hey guys, you got to see this, but they're all like that. So it's like they missed it, which is crazy. But man, it was beautiful. And it's just like, wow, there's something out there. And I don't want to give it a name because that's the whole thing. I've talked to religious people before. I've got nothing against you. You believe in what you want to. As far as I'm concerned, do whatever you want to as long as it doesn't create harm. As long as it's not morally incorrect. If you whatever you do is kind of damaging on other people, don't do it. Okay, whatever. But if if it's something that's you're not oppressing people, as it were, then it's fine. Is that my campfire or is that no my campfire? I don't know. I think it's mine. I think I'm just. It's oh wow, 42 minutes. No, it's an enemy camp. Right. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm nothing. I'm just some person that lives on a rock that's spinning around. But the way I think about it is, it doesn't make sense what everyone's going on. If you lived in a, is that one of my death modules? If you lived in a box, right? Would you then cut a hole in the box and then stick your car's exhaust in it? No. Oh, is it? Oh, I don't have anything in the room, do I? Oh, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me right now. Give me a second. Shit. Nope. Ah, yeah, fecking fecker. Okay, just go. Get out of here. Go up the coast. I don't care. Okay, what we're doing, and then do that. Nope, you don't get me. I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't want your promises no more. Rock and roll is my religion and my law. Some think it's strange. It will never change. Long live rock and roll. It's here to stay. There we go. Right, is my ship sunketh? Or can I get it? Okay. Yeah. Quanta prize. Doink. Do. Where are you? There you are. Hey, Quanta prize. Are you ready to go home? I don't have a fast travel here, do I? No, I don't. Was I going to build a fast travel? I don't need to because I've conquered it. I've done everything. Boom. And then boom.
Ship's under your
Actually, in fact, get off here. Hang on. Get off here and then... Oh, shoot. Alright, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, let's do this. Parkour, parkour. Map. Where am I going? I'm going north. Why am I going north? There is a fast travel. What am I doing? Okay, well, okay, so back this way. And then I've got a thingy there I can grab hold of. But yeah, as I say, the sun came up, everything turned this beautiful silver, and it's just that there's something out there that's vastly superior to us. And it was a feeling of awe and humbleness and peace and tranquility as well. It was like, it was just gorgeous, the best thing I've ever seen. And as I say, believe in what you want to believe in. That's nothing to do with me. As long as you don't create harm or force you stuff onto other people who don't want, you know, they're not interested. And really, what you got, really, anything you do, you got to make simple, because it's very easy just to keep talking, and that's what I do all the time. But if you think about it, respect the planet and advance the human race. That's what we have to do at this point. There's no need for war anymore because there's no enemy. Because if you look around, everyone fights everyone else, and it's like, as the Black Sabbath said in War Pigs, it's the generals that start the war, and it's really the politicians. You know what I mean? And this is turning out to an hour episode, isn't it? Parkour, parkour. Under the ground. And top. Right next to the wonderful and fantastic... Oh. Thingy fast travel place. I'm going to go home. Empty my inventory and we're done. And this was meant to be a half hour, but it's now been like 47 minutes. Sorry about that. Just got into the game. That's what I mean. The games that I'd be bored of, that I've played, you know, half an hour, had enough. This, I could play all day. It's great. I love it. But then again, it's that's scary. All right, moot. And then once I've done this, I'll leave. But, you know, and again, I'm anything special. I'm just some dude. But it just confuses me. There shouldn't be enemies. We have a whole... Okay, the reason that people hate other people generally is because they don't understand, right? And not understanding comes from... what now is it? Seeds and blocks. Comes from not having experience. Like, for instance, people that have got arachnophobia, they're scared of spiders and what have you. What am I doing in here? I'm doing that animal skin. One of the treatment they do is recommend. Hang on, is to actually have a spider walk all over them, introduce them to a spider, because you get to understand. It's like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And okay, I'll just do this in bits. Not a simple bed, wooden chest, and so we're in this amazing situation where the entire world is connected. Anyone from anywhere can see anyone from anywhere, so you can see different ways of life. You can see different cultures, different like foods, all, you know, different everything, right, from people around the world, because of things like the internet. So war doesn't make any sense, because everyone can understand everyone else. You know what I mean? So again, it doesn't make any sense. There's still war going on. And the weird thing is, since I've been alive, there's been enemies that have been then friends, and then friends that have been enemies. It reminds me very much like of 1984 by George Orwell. It's like, as far as in real life, Russian is the enemy. We hate communists. If you're a communist, then you're a bad person, and da 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 da. And then all of a sudden, after the Cold War, it's that Russians are best friend. Let's pull down the wall in Berlin and let's unify everyone. And then Russia, at the point that was totally, we're communist, and we're not going to ever do anything else because communist is the best way of doing it. And somebody's saying, saying about being communist and stuff, let's start being capitalistic instead. It's weird. And then everyone's all friends with the Middle East and stuff like that, or they kind of avoid them slightly because they're always fighting each other. And then all of a sudden, the Middle East is the enemy. And it's like, make your effing mind up. And it's like World War II, Germany was the enemy, and then kind of Japan came in and stuff like that. But it was clear everyone knew what was going on. And so everyone kind of banded together and da. But now it's just a case of, it seems like, oh, you remember that war we had in World War II? Yeah. Well, we're still fighting it, but now it's against somebody else. And the weird thing is, if you look at it, all these enemies and stuff like that will gladly sit in a room together with the door closed, and they're the only people that can, mix and see and stuff and blah blah. Can converse, and they sit there laughing, shaking hands, eating food, blah 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 blah. That doesn't sound like an enemy. That sounds like a friend. I'll put healing herbs in here anyway, like that. And it just doesn't. It just doesn't gel. You know what I mean? And you don't. As I say, you don't, if you live in a box, you don't drill a hole in it and then, start, what they call it? The wrong one. Put your car exhaust in and stuff like that. Well, that's what the human race globally is doing, the pooping on the world and not doing anything to stop pooping. And it's just, they've got nowhere else to go. Oh, we do Martian places, what they call them. We live on Mars, Martian bases and that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. It's like, hell no. Okay, what's that? That's a copper. That's also a copper. Why have I got... Oh, where did my other... That's the copper axe. Where did my other axe go? And that's in here, right? I think. That's guns. Where's my other gun? It's in one of the camps. I have to go back to that island then. Alright, that's me done, I think. Let's just have a quick check. Get my inventory out. Yeah, I'm fine. Right, yeah, so, in fact, let's we do this and let me see if I've got any curios. Anything to learn. Blackbeard to create map. X-Max to spot good. Temple key. I don't know, that's it, and then that and that and that and that. Doesn't do anything. Progression. Nothing available. Talents. Nothing available, so I'm done. Right, I'm done then. And I'm sorry if I ramble and stuff like that. Again, I'm not making an issue. I'm not kind of make a scene or anything, blah, blah. I'm just trying to find an answer to this because it just doesn't make sense. If you're looking for peace, love, and happiness, you then don't yell at people and, make your life into a hell because that doesn't make sense. But that's seemingly what's going on. I mean, generally, but anyway, whatever. Anyway, sorry about that. You have a good one, and I will chat to you later. See you next time. Bye.